won the World Cup qualifier at half-time.
What a half it's been. Fantastic performance. Steven Gerrard getting the old hand slap there. Great finish. Michael Owen's been superb. Gary Neville and David Beckham did very well down there in the whole of the first half, but also to win that free kick one. Eventually the actual goal came from. But a terrific half. Let's make sure they can hang on to it a second.
Just time for me to tell you that was Steven Gerrard's first international goal on his 6th appearance for England. And that says everything, doesn't it? A first half full of incident. Germany in the lead in the 4th minute. England level after 12. And then right on half-time, at the end of stoppage time, in fact, Steven Gerrard making the half-time score. Look at those. There are a few people at home waving, I bet, as well. Half-time score in Munich. Germany 1, England 2.
Fairly eventful stuff. Those fans are just below us, so it's hard to hear ourselves thinking here. But, I mean, it was eventful, but at times it was almost farcical.
It was Liverpool Alaves all over again, wasn't it? I think that England started very poorly, and it's credit to them they came back into the match. They didn't pass it well the first 5-10 minutes. They never got possession. The Germans got a goal that they didn't have to do a lot to get, but then we saw the German defence at its worst. I mean, every time the ball's played over the top, it looks like England's going to get success, and I cannot believe that it's just 2-1. England could have been about 5-3 up. It's been as a spectacle in the first half. The actual entertainment value has been top of the tree. You can't get better than that.
I mean, Pete, we've only just got you off the top of that chair there.
I've got to say, it sticks in me craw, but I've got to agree with what Alan said before we started. They are so bad.
You didn't agree at the time.
They are so, well, you've got to hold your hands up sometimes. They are so bad at the back. They're a joke. But on a general point, I think one of the pluses is Beckham and Barnby taking Raymer and Burma, their wing backs out of the way, and letting our full backs come in. They're our three men. Yeah. They're 3 men tonight, and they're influential. And if we can keep getting that there, we're going to win it. We're going to win it, Germany.
You know, and anything of quality in the Germans third, the defensive third, and they're in all sorts of panic. Anything of quality, doesn't matter what quality. Well, it doesn't even need quality. You know, it's a little run across the defender, and they have absolutely no idea defensively what they're doing. And that includes the best goalkeeper in the world, by the way.
They picked the ball in the middle of the park, Gerrard and Beckham. They hit it 60 yards over the top, and it's mayhem. The only thing is, there's a tendency to try and play it too many times. They've still got to play their football and then hit them. Pick it up, play it, get it back, and then play it over the top. And the pace of Owen is just...
It works every time, so, you know, I think they're just, honestly, they're smacking it on the head every time because it keeps working for them.
I mean, we talked before the game about the Germans' inefficiency at the back. We've seen lots of examples of that, but we didn't really take into account an English flaw. I mean, the first goal was pretty shambolic from a defensive point of view.
You know, the Germans didn't have to do a lot to get the goal. Even this one, when Ballack picks up, oceans of space, he plays the ball to the far post, bit indecision, English defence, good head down, Janka comes in, but no marking whatsoever. Seaman comes out, it's a good finish. But they always tell you, the 2 centre-backs in flat back 4, don't get separated. It's a main priority. Do not get separated. Don't let space between the 2 of you. Now, if you watch this, oceans of space there between the 2 centre-backs. Flick down, Janka comes in, and you go 1-0 down with, as I say, the Germans not doing a lot to score.
Neufeld crosses over from Janka, and what happens, he goes on to Ferdinand, and Campbell doesn't even bother picking him up. He goes towards the goal eventually. There it is, that Neuveld's gone across Campbell. Campbell's waiting for the ball. He doesn't tuck back in. I tell you what, the ball's come 40 yards, there's 4 passes, and there's not an English shirt within 5 yards of
The worst possible start, Peter, wasn't it?
Before this goal, which was a terrible one from our point of view, we're all over the place. We're too stretched out. But they kept the ball. They kept the ball a lot better than us, and we were inviting pressure. But you can't defend that like that at this level. We're too stretched out. No pressure on the ball. No one there. Ballack when he sticks across it.
Sol has got a problem in his position. Yeah. There's all a goal at Wembley or Italy. Got a position, and at this level, you know, there's no second chances. You can't get back because really the players are so good now, as we saw there, Janka sticks at the back of the net. Even the German front players.
I mean, we said about Campbell, you know, to get that extra step up, you know, he has to show the authority, and I mean, he was all over the place, 10-15 minutes. But in fairness to himself and Ferdinand, they've got themselves together, and England have started to play.
You look at the first 10 minutes of that match, and you cannot believe that England can come in front, because the Germans are in control, they're passing it, they're moving it, they've got the goal, and then the first sign of carnage to come was just a simple ball over the top to Beckham, and a good ball into the box. This is Gallinelli, it's a decent ball, but it's come 40-50 yards. You've got to be able to deal with that. It's a great ball into the box, but indecision is absolutely final here. I mean, and that sets the tone for the way the Germans are going to defend. Beckham goes short, played over the top. You've got to be able to deal with this. It's absolute out-and-out panic, and that could end up easily in the back of the net.
And Peter, it wasn't long before, I mean, we talked about Owen before the game. I mean, he's in a hot, rich vein of form, and he was in there at Poacher's goal again.
I felt it was a free kick, great ball in, and he cleared it. I think Gerrard, I said, what's he doing here? Because he goes right back to the good starting position, heads it in, on the move, and I think Barmby's little header down to Owen's terrific. But there again, I mean, a good goal from our point of view, but they were all over the place.
Campbell's offside, but
he's running back though, isn't he?
He's running out.
Yeah,
the thing is,
so
the way the laws are now, you cannot afford to run it en masse and leave them in there. Campbell's running out, he's offside, but...
If he's running back towards play, he's not offside now. If he's running back, he's not offside. We've got a term. We've got a term.
Yeah, I know what the term is. Second phase and second phase.
But you can't afford to run out now.
That is the key, though, the fact that you can't run out. Maybe you can come so far, but then you've got to hold, because, you know, once one of you knocks off, which is exactly what happened.
It's a brilliant header here by Barmby. Fantastic header, knocks it down to Owen. The way the form is that he's not going to miss.
I'll tell you what, there's 4 white shirts by the ball. 4 white shirts taking the goalkeeper on.
The Germans don't react whatsoever.
He's running back towards the ball, so he's non-active.
Not active, that's the
non-active.
Not active.
You think so? What about the goalkeeper?
Oh, the goalkeeper.
What about the goalkeeper?
He was fairly active.
Punching
Oliver
here.
I mean,
But I mean, just before half-time as well, the fillip of Gerrard's goal. What a goal that was! Terrific.
Well, reminiscent of Peter Reid at his best here. It's a great knockdown by Ferdinand, great first touch, and he just pings in the back of the net. But again, you'd have to say, you know, the concern of the German defence here.
Oh, stop nitpicking. No, it's a great goal. What's wrong with him?
Fantastic goal, brilliant strike, but nobody's attacking the second ball. You've got to have somebody in that position. Look, there's about 6, 7, 8 German players there.
I think it's harsh for him.
That could have been given offside, that one. That could have been.
Was he active there?
He's active there, apparently.
That's an absolutely brilliant strike.
It wasn't even off though.
It's a super strike.
You've got to give that. You've got to give that.
Fantastic strike.
I honestly felt that we'd score goals tonight. I mean, I honestly felt that we'd score goals. And
great shot.
Bend, swerve, piece.
I didn't realise, even with the help of Mr. Hansen here, how bad they were at the back.
Alan does his homework.
I know, I can't.
He sits over those videos for hours, I tell you.
Well, even the clips we showed were not half as bad as the way the Germans have played in that first half.
They've been
I mean, there were other chances out there, weren't there? I mean,
should have 2 penalty kicks.
Well, we'll come to those in a moment, but Beckham had a free kick.
Are you saying, by the way, he's saying we should have had...
No, I never used the word we.
He just did.
Never used the word we.
Well, again, Kahn doesn't see it to the extreme, but Kahn thinks he's going near the corner.
Just say one thing, I think Beckham's groin seems to be standing up quite well.
Yeah, but Kahn's not sure when he's taking it. He thinks it's going in the other corner, and all right, I think he dives across, but I tell you, on target, he'd have been struggling to stop that.
Well, Michael Owens looked sharp again all evening. I mean, he got the goal and he had another couple of chances as well.
He's caused them problems. Him and Heskey have caused him problems with his movements. And I mean, this is a long throw that they don't deal with, but he's on the move. He's on the move, and to be fair, he wants to score. He wants to score. He's on the move to score.
The marking here is abysmal.
I mean, it's a long.
If you can't deal with this, then you've got all sorts of problems.
Well, that's
he gets in front of the defender.
Basic defender.
It's a great chance. It's absolute basic.
It's a throw-in.
Yeah.
Throw-in. For goodness sake.
Spins off the back here. Beckham with his diag. Terrific. Spins in between them. Nowhere near him. I thought this was Oh no, this is the shot, sorry.
Great hit,
Right, left peg. But his movements, and to be fair, some of the long passing has caused them problems. All
That ball
all
has
the first
come
half.
50 yards.
Yeah.
Jan trying to tell me they can't deal with that. Every time that Beckham or Gerrard picked that ball up and hit it 40, 50 yards diagonally, England have had success.
If they're good balls, I mean, they are poor at the back. I think it was a good ball from Beckham.
It was a great ball, it was a great pass. Yeah.
Alan,
the movements
the
of all.
moment has come. 2 penalty claims.
Definitely penalty.
Go for them.
No doubt about it. The first one's a foul on Heskey. A little bit of move, decent balling from Gary Neville, little bit of movement, he's tugged back
ball.
here.
Great
Look at that. How the referee does not spot that. Clear penalty kick. A great ball in.
Full back three again. Full back three again. See,
Offside.
yeah,
Offside.
I mean Beckham's just dragged him inside. Great ball, and it's contact with the hand.
Here's the other one.
Next one, ball over the top again.
Diag.
Between the two players.
Yeah.
Great first touch, comes in. I think if he goes down there as a penalty kick, he stays his feet.
He's trying to score, and you said he's in such a rich vein of form. He thinks
He's like Lineker, greedy.
going to score here.
Just outside first contact here. Yeah.
Well, maybe just outside.
But if he goes down, he might have got it. If he goes down, he might have got it. But to Michael's credit, to be fair, he wants to stay up and get a goal, which he can't knock.
Well, the Germans, had 1 or 2 chances themselves, and the miss of the match.
He's a world-class player.
Told you he's a good player.
He's a world-class player. So we'll let you talk the viewers through this.
I thought he was causing us problems, and well, this is at any level of football, and obviously we're talking about the highest level here. Janka just shows his strength here, gets a little bit of luck, lovely little ball in, picks him out, and
I am telling you,
I'd compare him more. I'd compare myself more like that than Gerrard on that finish. I mean, he's got to score.
He never looked comfortable when the ball came to him.
No.
I mean, he must have closed his eyes.
He can have a touch. He can have a touch. He can do anything.
3 touches.
He can do anything there. But,
that was a great chance.
1-1 as well, I think, wasn't it?
1-1 at the time.
Yeah. We've gone a minute and a half without talking about some German shambolic defence. And I hope we're talking about the same stuff at the end of the match, but there was another example with a back pass. Remember that one?
I remember it well. Again, Gerrard picks up. Look at the position of the back man here. Absolutely frightening. And then it's absolute mayhem. They don't know what they're doing. Owen does well, comes in, and the keeper picks it up.
Goes in the stand, doesn't it? Is there any doubt this goes in the stand, end of story? People might say, well, Owen might have got a block, but no, if Khan's ready for it, that goes straight into the stand, and
should have kicked.
the referee had no option.
You're talking
But I tell you what, they actually defended well from this.
Yeah.
They defended very well.
And that's the secret, just stand on the line.
Yeah. 14 of them, though, that's what it's going to take. Nobody moved. It was, you're going to get hit with it, it's going to hurt, but you're going to stop a certain goal.
You get a video of this first half, so it'll be a bestseller, how not to defend. It's a certainty. Bestseller.
I saw one great bit of defending, it came from a goalkeeper, David Seaman. What a save that was.
It's a great save. We talked about him beforehand. Mr. Dependable. It's a good build-up, great hit, and a brilliant save down his right-hand side.
Do you know why that was such a good save? Because he hadn't had anything to do for about 15 or 20 minutes. It's on the floor, it's hit extremely early, and it's in the bottom corner. And I tell you, if there is a turning point in the game, that might be it.
Yeah, the wing back, he's hit it well, he's made a nice one too. And to be fair, I thought he's done him. He's made a great save.
He made a good point when we were talking before. He said he thinks Seaman's lost a little bit of weight.
He looks
fitter. He looks fitter.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And I mean, the other thing, what are the dangers now? It's not likely to be 2-1 at the finals. Whistle, is it?
The smart money wouldn't be on that. I think England have just got to go out and play and be solid defensively and keep playing the ball over the top and using the pace of Heskey and Owen, and they will get chances, and if they get them, take them, because this game is there for the taking. Yeah. There is no doubt about anything other than this game. England can win it.
Keep hold of the ball. England don't have to change. Keep hold of the ball.
Clean sheet, second half we've won.
Tell you what,
you said that in the first half.
Clean sheet, second half we've won.
On that note, I think we better hand back to Trevor Brooking and John Moss.
Thanks very much, Gary. I was just looking as you came across to me. I think Germany are going to make a substitution at the beginning of the second half. Asamoah, who is the first black man to represent the unified Germany at this level, appears to be coming on wearing number 14. Trevor Brooking will probably tell me who's gone off.
Yeah, Björns has gone off, the number 2, one of the markers has come off. So you'll have to see how they, probably Raymer, I think, yes, is going to go back. He's going to play the right hand of the 3, the right wing back, and so Asamoah will play on that right wing back role now in his place.
I've seen him play a couple of times. He's quick, very right-sided, so Ashley Cole may have his hands full now.